the release of DeepSeek AI from a Chinese company should be a wake-up call for our industries that we need to be laser focused on competing to win, because we have the greatest scientists in the world.
What if I told you that a single AI startup from China caused a $1 trillion loss in just a matter of days? Sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? Well, this actually happened, and the ripple effects were felt all the way from Silicon Valley to Wall Street. But how exactly did a Chinese AI assistant send tech stocks spiraling into a downward crash? DeepSeek, a company almost no one had heard of just a year ago, launched a game-changing product that turned the financial world upside down. If you've ever wondered how AI can truly disrupt industries, this might just be your answer. What does this mean for the future of AI? Is China now the leader in the global AI race? In this video, we're diving deep into how DeepSeek caused one of the most surprising crashes in modern Wall Street history and what it means for the global tech landscape. Stick around, because you won't want to miss how this happened and why it's shaking up the entire tech world. The DeepSeek phenomenon. What is DeepSeek? In late 2023, DeepSeek, a previously unknown Chinese AI startup, introduced an AI assistant that shocked investors and tech leaders alike, unlike its US counterparts. Think ChatGPT and Google's AI. The company claimed its product could operate more efficiently and cost-effectively than anything currently available on the market. This wasn't just another generic AI. DeepSeek's assistant wasn't just a competitor, it was a game-changer. The company's technology was said to outperform even the biggest names in AI, including OpenAI's GPT models, in terms of energy consumption, processing power, and even accuracy. What happened on Wall Street? The launch of DeepSeek's AI sent shockwaves through the market. On the surface, everything seemed fine. But beneath the surface, investors started realizing the massive implications. DeepSeek's breakthrough technology meant that the demand for certain US tech stocks, like NVIDIA and other semiconductor giants, was in serious jeopardy. These companies had heavily relied on the AI boom for growth, and the emergence of a cheaper, faster, and more efficient Chinese competitor was a direct threat. In just a few days, the tech sector saw a sell-off that wiped out nearly $1 trillion in market value. This was no small dip. It was a full-scale rout. Stocks of some of the most powerful companies, including NVIDIA, took a massive hit. The backlash and investor panic. Why did this shock Wall Street? Tech stocks had been soaring for years, largely due to AI's growth potential. But DeepSeek's AI model flipped everything on its head. In a world where billions were being poured into the race to build the best AI, DeepSeek had come out of nowhere with a product that was not only capable of doing everything its US competitors could do, but was also cheaper and more energy efficient. The initial reaction from Wall Street was disbelief. The narrative that AI would keep driving growth in the tech sector suddenly didn't seem so certain. In fact, many analysts began questioning if the US tech industry had been overvaluing its role in the AI revolution. The implications were far-reaching. If DeepSeek's technology continued to perform as promised, it could mean less reliance on expensive US hardware, like NVIDIA's chips. Investors began to panic, fearing that the entire AI ecosystem, driven by expensive infrastructure and development, might crumble under the pressure of a low-cost, more efficient alternative from China. Wall Street's response. But the sell-off wasn't just based on fear of competition. It was also rooted in uncertainty. Wall Street is built on speculation and projections about future growth. And when an unknown company from China suddenly threatened to undercut the market, investors panicked and took their money out. The combination of these factors led to one of the sharpest downturns in recent years. DeepSeek's strategic impact. Why is DeepSeek so special? One of the most interesting aspects of DeepSeek's success lies in the company's approach to AI development. The startup's AI assistant isn't just another chatbot or productivity tool. It's built on a foundation of incredibly sophisticated neural networks that make it faster and more efficient than what we've seen from established players. But that's not all. DeepSeek's breakthrough isn't just technical. The company also discovered a more sustainable way to run these massive AI models, meaning less energy is required to perform the same tasks. This not only makes DeepSeek's AI cheaper to use, but it also makes it more scalable. So, what's the real takeaway from this? DeepSeek demonstrated that AI's future isn't solely dependent on massive amounts of energy or expensive infrastructure. Instead, it's about using smarter, more innovative approaches to solve problems. And in a world increasingly concerned with sustainability and cost-cutting, DeepSeek's technology was a breath of fresh air for many industries. Global implications. Is this the end of US dominance in AI? So, what does DeepSeek's rise mean for the global AI race? As it stands, the United States has long been the dominant force in AI development, thanks to companies like Google, Microsoft, and OpenAI. But the success of DeepSeek has thrown a wrench into that narrative. DeepSeek's rapid ascent signals that China may now be a serious competitor in the global AI race. Chinese companies, backed by massive government funding, have been aggressively advancing in AI technology. With DeepSeek's success, it seems the US no longer holds the exclusive position it once did. This could have major ramifications. If China becomes the global leader in AI, it could lead to geopolitical shifts, with countries around the world reassessing their alliances and strategies in response to China's growing technological prowess. The future of AI might not just be determined by innovation, but by politics as well. What happens next? So, where does this leave us? While the initial panic and sell-off on Wall Street were dramatic, it's important to note that the market eventually began to stabilize. Investors started realizing that DeepSeek's AI breakthrough, while impressive, wasn't necessarily the end of the world for US tech companies. In fact, some analysts believe the DeepSeek rout was a one-time phenomenon. It was a sudden shock to the system that disrupted the market, but it didn't fundamentally change the trajectory of the AI race. The US remains a powerhouse in AI development, and companies like NVIDIA are already pivoting to adapt to the new landscape. Moreover, it's important to keep in mind that the AI arms race is still ongoing. DeepSeek's success is just one chapter in a larger story. As more players enter the field and the technology continues to evolve, there's no telling where the next big breakthrough will come from. The market will likely continue to be volatile, but the future of AI will undoubtedly be shaped by this pivotal moment. What have we learned? DeepSeek's rise and the subsequent Wall Street crash have shown us just how fragile and unpredictable the tech market can be. One small startup can come out of nowhere and disrupt an entire industry, especially when it taps into a cutting-edge technology like AI. But this isn't just about DeepSeek. It's about the future of AI, the global balance of power, and what happens when new players emerge in a field that was once dominated by the United States. Whether DeepSeek's impact is a flash in the pan or the beginning of something much bigger, we're sure to see more seismic shifts in the tech world in the coming years. What do you think? Is DeepSeek the future of AI, or was it just a fluke? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more in-depth analysis like this one. We'll keep you updated on all things AI and tech, so stay tuned for the next big story.